It's puked all the guts out of the tranny onto the pavement here.
This thing is gonna puke.
She's puking coolant all over the ground. It puked its guts out everywhere. Because it's puking tranny fluid everywhere.
And now it's puking all over the ground. Go for the best beer at work ever.
Best beer at work ever. Wait, hold on. That sounded drunk. That's Finnegan economics.
Finnenomics.
Finnecomics.
Most drunk roadkill ever.
That's not an engine, that's a barbecue. Yeah, see, the barbecue's fine. It's beer time.
And we can drink beer now, so really, it's all good. Do we have beer?
Is the thought of a cold six-pack waiting in the pit. This one's empty. We're gonna need a lot more of these. And we don't have beer to celebrate.
There might be one Bud Light, so you're right, we don't have beer to celebrate.
No. I went to my high school prom in one of these.
Chicks are digging us.
I think that's a dude. All the chicks care about is who's got the bigger engine. Why couldn't we get a hoist with childbearing hips? This ain't gonna work. That's like pizza and sex. Even when it's bad, it's still good.
It's only got 600 pounds of junk in the trunk.
Sounds like one of my ex-girlfriends. Which is like borrowing somebody's woman. This is kind of a big deal. Is there any brake fluid in this thing? There was, because I'm having to use both feet to stop. Okay, so the brakes are good for 7 miles an hour. Any more than that, we're sliding into the next town.
Wow. On the floor.
All right, so we need to get some calipers. How bad are the brakes on this truck?
The problem is, the brakes are really, really bad. Look at all that brake fluid all over the rotor.
Best day at work ever, right here. That's a father and son driving in their new hot rod. New to them anyway. Look at that. Best day at work ever, right there. Best day at work ever, man. Hell yeah. Best day at work ever.
This is swank.
Oh, we have to celebrate.
Yeah. This thing is money. This thing is mint.
It's like it's ready to go to Alaska.
Mint. Mint.
Are you gonna barb on Freiburger? Yes.
Is that why you were feeding her that croissant this morning?
There we go. Puke on Freiburger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the dog is good to bring on road trips unless your definition of good includes watching Freiburger get puked on.
I'm glad that I have the vinyl seats here so that the sweat just sort of pools around my butt.
Yeah, I got Yeti sweat now. Soon it'll be swamp ass.
Wow, that is a stinky dog. Should have hosed that junk off before we loaded her in here.
Do not lick my face. Okay, we talked about this the last time. Did she get you?
Got a little bit of French there. I've always wanted to wrench on a Prius. It's my Prius wrench.
Look at that. Almost as if we knew what we were doing.
After a minor tune-up at the stop sign, only I have the skills to make the bulb light with no ground. What I don't understand is the complete lack of drive shaft vibration. We got a D- in tech, but that's okay. We feel good about it. I'm thinking right now I'm real glad I don't have an oil pressure gauge.
Yeah, here's where you screwed up. That part of the car that allows water to go in the car, don't do that anymore.
They obviously don't know how to do this right because there isn't ATF all over the floor. I don't see anybody looking for tools. We might need the air conditioning before it overheats. We might as well enjoy it now.
We'll just get it warmed up right away?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Just feel the pleasure coming out of the dash.
1973, GM Air.
We probably should have vacuumed the turds out of this. So what do? Oh, we do what we always do. Take the hood off. That's the obvious fix.
You know it has a cooling problem when it comes with the return jug that they failed to install. The first step was to blow all of the rat turds out of the Charger, so we loaded it up on the back of the Macho Grande and dragged it over to the coin-op car wash.
So of course, the roadkill curse bit us at the least opportune moment. You get the feeling that we buy the same stuff over and over again every time we do this?
How many jacks have we bought for roadkill?
I can feel something happening in here. And it's good.
The internet says this doesn't work. Go check. But this is roadkill. We can break anything.
You know, every time we do roadkill, I have a moment where I say to myself, have we done anything as stupid as this before?
If ignorance is bliss, roadkill is just amazing bliss. This is going to be the least organized roadkill ever. So when you rear end the Super Bee with the Crusher, I'll just have my insurance company pay itself to fix it. Listen to some bums scream at each other, maybe score some meth, maybe get ourselves a friend for the night.
The guys that are transporting the car, somehow we suckered them into working on the car. But this is Roadkill. We buy whatever junk is laying around.
We need to drive something like 2,600 miles, 36 hours to get to Las Vegas here from Florida in a Corvette that hasn't run in 6 years, that needs a brake job, that has no interior, in the rain with no windshield. The Gremlin handles like a nun carrying a mattress.
Allow me to play for you the music of my people. That's Finnegan economics. I forget what it even looks like. I feel less of a man. I feel about 4 feet tall. I feel like I should be riding a bicycle to work. I don't like the way that Prius is smiling at me. Run that bitch over. There's a whole lot of awesome coming through right now.
Where?
I wanted to lick the floor. Pretty much backyard hackery.
Oh look, here's a whole bag of Corona bottles.
Oh, you're about to get gonorrhea. That's like bacon for my ears. Flange it, Zeus it back on there.
It'll Zeus right back in.
Just flange it, Zeus, Zeus it right back.
Go right back. No one will notice. Oh, and the Gremlin, we're still driving it every day. Kids were inspired by it. The whole thing was truly humbling. We know that there's a lot of views on YouTube, but to just be able to talk to people and find out how the show affects their lives, man, it makes it all worthwhile. And in all, made this the best Roadkill trip. Like we always say, going fast is looking good. And in the end, there's only one thing left to do: a proper burnout.